y'all, how you doing? Fresh face, no makeup today. Well, right now I have no makeup on and we're gonna be doing my no makeup look. Does that make sense? Like, this is the look that you do to go to the office if you work in an office, to go to school if you're like studying. No, I'm not talking about high school. High school, just go like me with no makeup, okay? Focus on the books. If you're like in university, I know these I didn't go to university, but I mean I've been on the campuses. Don't ask me why. But these campuses are huge. You don't want to be walking around broad daylight. The sun is beating down on you. You're sweating. It's a mess. So this is going to make sure that you still look cute. You look like well kept. And you look like a hottie, not a thottie. And that's what we're actually going to be talking about today, is being a hot mom. Okay? Is there room for me to be a mom and be hot? Like, is there room for hotness in motherhood? Or am I supposed to be like makoti, kapara kobo, kapara mesie fihankata samangwele, like let's get into it. I'm gonna start by doing my brows, and I'm obviously going in with my brow bestie from LA Girl. This is honestly like the best product. Like, previously I was using a pomade to do my brows, and then my sister put me on to using a pencil. And if I'm looking down at the mirror, but we're still gonna be chatting. So y'all know, like, I'm single and mingling. Okay, I'm not really mingling, maybe a little bit, but like I could not be in a relationship right now. It's just not my thing. It's not what I want for my life, right? And I've always, you know, I don't know how to say this without sounding conceited, but I'm a pretty girl, you know. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a hot girl. So naturally, just because I'm a mom doesn't mean like the hotness is just gonna fade, you know. In fact, it has multiplied, okay? When I multiply, aka produce offspring, the hotness multiplies. And I just feel like a lot of the time, especially online, I get judged. I mean, I don't have an Instagram anymore, but like when I still had like my personal Instagram, I would get like judged. Not necessarily in the comments. People are always nice in the comments, but I definitely know, like, when you're sitting at home and you're seeing me posing on the beach in a thong bikini and I'm pregnant. I mean, when I was pregnant, I went to the pool once, I remember, and I was in a white thong bikini with my titties out, and I looked good. I was with my mom even, and she was like, girl, work it, you know. My mom's never been like, oh, you must, except for actually the one time, okay? She was like, she's never been like, oh, you must cover up now that you're a mom, blah blah blah. So as I was saying, my mom's never been the one to be like, oh, you need to cover up, like whether I was pregnant or not. She'd never been that girl. She was just like, live your best life, this is how you are, and that's it. And I also just feel like, oh, the once I remember we were picking out a dress online for my baby shower, and it was this very body hugging black number, and she was like, no, what are your in-laws gonna think? The fuck? No one cares. Okay, first of all, I just said I don't care what they think. I didn't end up buying the dress. I actually wore a white jumper, which was still body hugging, and I look cute. I was serving looks, bumps bumps in all the right places. Okay, and that's just, I feel like when I was with my ex-fiance, I just sort of like let that go, and I took on this role of motherhood and just sort of like forgot about myself, you know. And not even necessarily that I let myself go or that I was like looking different, like body wise. I was still me. I was still cute, like, you know. I lost a lot of weight, yeah, sure. I lost a lot of muscle mass, but that comes with breastfeeding, you know. I think that, sure, I lost like weight, probably from breastfeeding, stress, depression, all of combined, mix it up, disaster. And and then I left and I was like, wait a minute, who am I? I am that bitch. I am that girl, okay? And that's what I've just become now. Like, I dress however I want, and I feel like as a black woman, this is actually such an important thing that I'm going to say. As a black woman, already I feel like I am hypersexualized by men, obviously. And then it just, like, I think to myself now, am I feeding into their narrative by being this super sexy girl? Like, there are some images that I still have of like when I was still a fitness model and still competing and all of that, and I've seen them and I'm like, girl, you still that bitch, okay? But I'm also just like, does it now warrant men being disrespectful towards me? No, the answer is no. Okay, but it's like, am I this hypersexual person? Yes. Okay, yes, I'm sexy, I've got it, and when I got it, I flaunted. Okay, and I'm not flaunting it for any, I feel like initially when I was still in the fitness industry, I feel like initially I was flaunting it for outside validation. And now I'm like, first of all, I don't even have a personal Instagram to post these cute ass bums on. Secondly, if I do post some of the older pictures that I took when I was still a fitness model, it's just sort of like to remind you who I am. Okay, I don't want you to forget. I don't want you to ever and I think that's what happened really in my relationship, is that I let this man forget who the F I am. Me. And it's just sort of like a reminder to myself, I don't care. That's just it. I gotta keep reminding you that don't mess with me because I am that girl. So as you can see, I've done my brows. They look cute. I just want to fix these over here. Yes. If you've got gel, you can obviously do that, but I just feel like I don't have gel for too long. I just feel like I don't even have enough brows to put gel, you know. The ones with a lot of brows do that. I don't have a lot of brows. Just fill in where it needs to be filled. And voila. So after doing my brows, I'm gonna go in with a tinted moisturizer. This is like very beginnerish, right? If you want to start with makeup but you just are like, oh, foundation like this is like super intimidating, or you don't even want to go to the store to get a tinted moisturizer. This one is from Woolworth and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got an SPF 25 and it's got hyaluronic acid. So you're gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on with my fingers because it is a moisturizer after all over my face. And yeah, so as I was saying, I just feel like I need to keep reminding these people, I need to keep reminding the bitches that I am that girl. Don't mess with me. I also just feel like as a mom, like, right, I mentioned the fact that as a black woman, I'm already like hypersexualized in general. If you don't know that about black women, now you know black women are very hypersexualized, even from the age of like teen or preteen, like before your breasts start developing, like prepubescent. Okay, and that's why you'll find that they'll be like, oh, you're a fast girl or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not a fast girl just because my butt's growing bigger. Like, honestly, I've always had a big butt from the age of 12, literally, and my butt grew so big and rapidly that I have stretch marks. Like, what must I do? How must I hide it? You know, it goes the same with like my clothing. I choose the clothing that is like super, what's the word that I'm looking for? That suits my body type, that is like flattering. That's the word, yes, that is super flattering. And I'm not going to dress differently to make men feel comfortable. And I think this goes towards a lot of teachings that we get for the ones that grew up in Christian households or Christian backgrounds. I feel like my mom wasn't necessarily super Christian while we were growing up, but she did send us to Christian schools, and a lot of the time you'll be taught or told that it is your job as the woman to make sure that men are not looking at you. Baby, what must I do? Get Harry Potter's invisible cloak and hide under it. I wish I could, but for other reasons. Okay? But seeing as we don't have Harry Potter's invisible cloak, I'm gonna be out here dressing in clothing that makes me feel confident, that makes me look good, and makes me feel good. So if that bothers you, look the other way. Please, look the other way. Okay, seeing as I use my hands, I'm just gonna wipe that off with some wet wipes. You always gotta have wet wipes. I have wet wipes because I've got a toddler, but like, if you're doing your makeup, you always gotta have wet wipes, babe. So now that's done, you can see it gives my face such a beautiful glow. All right, a beautiful glow. There's gonna be no eyeliner today, no eyeshadow. It's literally like, okay, I need to look decent. Okay. It's literally like, okay, I need to look cutesy and beautsy. And it gives me this beautiful glow. I really love it. You know what I love the most about this is that it's got SPF, but it doesn't leave me with that look like I just fell in a packet of Millie Meal look that you get after you've put on SPF. And that's what I love, yeah. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of powder, just so that I don't look too, I mean, my skin's like combination, like around my nose can be like a little bit oily, so I'm just gonna do that, and under my eyes. Over there and over here on the T-zone. There we go. Go away. Alright, yeah, I still look gorgeous, still look glowy. I don't look like, you know, I was dipped in a bag of Millie Meal. I'm not going to, if you have like dark under eyes, like hyperpigmentation, you can conceal it, but I don't, so I'm not going to use concealer today. And then the only thing I'm really going to do right now is put some, what do you call this, mascara. Oh, I love this, and I really feel like as a mom, that's like a lot of the time I don't have time, unless Zion is at school, to do the sort of like intricate makeup looks that require setting and baking and contouring and stuff. So I think this is a good look, just to so that you don't look like the haggard parent, you know. Remember when we were young and there was our parents' friends with the haggard 30-year-olds. Now it's us. I'm not haggard though, I'm just a 30-year-old. But as I was saying, like, as a mom, I feel as though people expect you to, oh my god, that's disastrous. Clean it up. To just look like trash. And I don't understand why that's not expected of men, you know, like, why is it that men are just expected to just live their lives? Nobody's commenting on what they look like, how they dress. Nobody's commenting about, you're a dad now, you shouldn't be wearing those shorts because you got a dad bod. No one's saying that. But as a mom, should I show a little bit, like in a crop top, or a little bit of boobs that I don't really have boobs, they don't really exist, then it's a problem. then the whole world must know that she's not good enough to be a makoti because her non-existent boobs are outside. Make it make sense. Okay, so my lashes are on, or they've got mascara on. If you want to do falsies, you can, but don't overdo it. This is supposed to be a no makeup look. Go with the natural falsies. Don't now go with extra volume falsies, or you can if you really want to. And then I'm gonna finish this off by putting a little bit of bronzer. This is from Kiko. It's actually pretty old. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with the bronzer, but not too much. Not too much. Okay. Girl, I'm glowing. Boy, I'm glowing. Whatever you are, whatever you identify as, I'm glowing. Okay. Now, with regards to being a hot mom, right? A lot of people I know will ask, like, you're raising a boy child, what are you teaching him? I'm glad you asked, okay? I was waiting for you to ask that. What I'm teaching him is that no woman deserves less respect because of the way that they dress. No woman deserves less respect because of how confident they are in their body. You should be praising your girl, baby boy, okay? If she feels like, you know what, I'm that girl and I want to dress how I feel and I want to look confident and I want to look good, right? Not like, no, you're a mom now, you shouldn't be wearing A, B, C, and D. When you met me, what was I wearing? Was I wearing like rags? No. So why must I wear rags now that I'm a mom? I'm the mother of your child. Like, you should be proud that, gosh, look at this hot mama. Okay. And another thing that I would like to teach my son is that a woman's body is hers to do with whatever she pleases. Okay. Don't now come and think that you have a say over how she dresses, how she looks. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. The year is 2022. I don't know how old he will be when this is suitable or relatable or relative to him, but you know what I'm saying. Now I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette, the Fierce one from Makeup Revolution, and I'm actually going to use it as a little bit of blush. I'm wearing brown today and I don't know what kind of blush I want, so I'm going to use this little finger just to dab a little bit. There's actually a new blush from Makeup Revolution that they don't have in South Africa, and I just want it but I cannot find it. Just a little bit on the cheeks to give me that awake look. You know, as a mom, I probably have been awake with my child all night because, you know, they don't sleep, these humans. And then just blend on the nose, on the cheeks. Yes, so cute. And then finish off with some lip gloss. If you want to line your lips, you can, but I'm not going to today. This look really should take you like 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. Hey, I'm gonna pop on some earrings that go nicely with my outfit. I'm wearing brown, and this is like a tortoiseshell earring, and that's it. That is my makeup look, but we can continue chatting. You know what I feel like? I feel like this is like my podcast, and because I've always wanted to have a podcast, and now I do. Let's just say we do. Let's just say I do. Guys, how cute, guys, this look. Anyways, back to being a hot mama. I mean, look at me. What must I do? Like, I just feel like the people that have a problem with me being a hot mom, go speak to God. Speak to my parents. Like, please go argue with them, because I had nothing to do with this. Literally nothing. Okay, like, I do contribute towards it in ways that, like, I drink water, I don't drink alcohol. We still have to discuss that. It's gonna come in another podcast, don't worry. I'm gonna call this a podcast, okay? Maybe I'll turn this into podcast and you can subscribe on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And I do contribute by, like, drinking water, eating healthy, sort of, exercising, not drinking alcohol, putting SPF, you know. But, like, what must I do, you guys? What must I do? Be like, I don't know. Please go speak to my parents if you have an issue with it, because at the end of the day, I'm 30 years old and I be looking like these 2000s. I look like a 2000, but literally nothing I can do about it. Okay, so suck it up, because I'm not going to change who I am to make other people feel comfortable. And I think that I did that for quite a long time, due to my people-pleasing tendencies, due to my anxiously attached self. So that's done. That girl, she's dead. So you can't resurrect her. She's gotta do not resuscitate. Sorry. But I think that I just want to give permission. Like, this is a permission slip. Yep. Grab it. Get to your screen and grab it, okay? This is a permission slip to the other moms. I'm obviously friends with a lot of moms, and some moms I'm friends with from the days that I was in fitness. Some moms I'm friends with from when I was in commercial kitchens, and we all have different interests. But to them, like all of you guys that are my friends, please do not feel sorry to show up. Do not feel sorry to take up space. Don't shrink yourself. This is your permission slip to be whoever the F you want to be. I wish I could swear, but YouTube is going to flag me. This is a permission slip to be whoever you want to be, however big that looks, whether it's you know, showing up by fully immersing yourself into motherhood and creating motherhood content. You know, like, I've decided that's not who I want to be. I don't want to create motherhood content. I don't want to put my child on the internet anymore. And so, or whether it's you being a fitness mom, being the gym mom. I'm a gym mom. I rock up. I mean, that I trained until the day before I gave birth, and I was still in a crop top, rocking my high-waisted maternity sportswear pants. And were people looking? Hell yeah, they were looking. But they also knew that, damn, that girl, like the pregnant girl. I'm sure whenever they spoke of me, they'd be like, the pregnant girl that throws the waist around at the gym, you know. So, like, don't be afraid. There is room for hotness in motherhood. I started off this video asking, is there room? And now I'm ending it by saying, yes, there is room for hotness in motherhood. Yes, there is. Trust me, this is the first Christmas where okay, Zion is not going to be in lockdown, or there's not going to be beaches that are shut down due to a panoramic panini press. But I will be on the beach with my toddler in a thong bikini, and y'all can look, snap away, make me trend, hashtag the mom in a bikini with her toddler. I don't know, whatever, but like, I really don't care, because it's who I am. I like looking good. It makes me feel nice on the inside. A lot of people will be like, oh, but it's not going to be written that she had big bums on her tombstone. Please write that on my tombstone. I'm joking. But like, leave me alone, you know? Leave me alone. I like it. If you don't like it, unsubscribe from my content. Look the other way when you see me in public. That's simple. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, which is gonna be a book review that is going to, oh, I'm not gonna cry because look at my makeup, all right? I'm not gonna cry in that book review, no. But you guys can subscribe to this, okay? Please share it. Share with the moms and tell them that I'm giving them a permission slip to be whoever they want to be. And if that's being a hot mom, be a hot mom. Let them okay, let them suffer. They must, yeah, you get what I'm saying. I'm talking too much. You're doing too much, girl. Anyways, see you soon. Subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Bye.